Tonight, we're very fortunate again to have John Rakuten, National Director with the company. He's been with Consumer Choice Marketing for just over 7 years now. And what that should mean to you, as it means to me, is several things. One is tenure. Someone's been with the company for that long, it means that there is something significant here, that Consumer Choice Marketing is not a company that's a fly-by-night. The owners of the company are not ones that want to go out and make hundreds of millions of dollars overnight or have an offshore banking account somewhere and just going to be open one day and close the next day. Based upon Consumer Choice Marketing, being in business for, 8+ years now, you'll see that the company is here. We're not going anywhere. And also by having distributors, by having independent brokers like John Rakuten has been with the company for such a long time, it should signify to you and also to your prospects, and again, another reason to have prospects on the call, that this is a serious, legitimate business opportunity. We're not going to ask you to quit your job tonight or change careers, but we do have a very viable, initially starting out way to have extra income, because many times there's too much month at the end of the month, it seems like, for a lot of people. And even though some people enjoy their careers, they enjoy their jobs, they enjoy who they work with, enjoy how they help others, we have a way to help you as well and to help others as well, saving money. So, John, sorry to take so long getting you introduced tonight, but look forward to hearing from you. So have at it, big guy.
Hey, thanks, Bobby, so much. I really appreciate it. And, there's nothing better than being on a call and having the COO of your company introduce you. And we've been working for a while together, Bobby. I really appreciate everything that you do for us. And, it obviously doesn't go unwarranted. And, it's cool that with all the technology that we have, we are able to put these presentations together and, call, in from different cities and give a really good presentation. And this really is for the new person tonight. And if you are a new person tonight on the call, we want you to really just pay attention to the PowerPoint presentation and the verbiage going on. If you have something that really strikes a chord with you, write that down and get back with the person that brought you here, because that is the information that will move you forward. Obviously, making a decision with us. We're here to give you the facts. We're here to give you the presentation that has you make an educated decision on what our company is doing. Yes, I have been here for 7 years as of this month, actually, Bobby. So now we can actually say it's a real 7 years, because usually I say 7 or 6.5 and whatever, but this month, and on the 20th, I will hit my 7th year anniversary, and it has been a privilege here for what Mr. Doug Teske, our CEO, and, of course, our core staff has put together with this opportunity. So if you have the link to the PowerPoint, I'm going to walk through this very fast, and I just want to let you know this. There will be a recorded link to this later, okay? We will be able to send that out via Facebook, via email to the other existing brokers in the company, and you can request that and go back over things a lot slower and, pause and write some other questions down. So I appreciate that. My name is John Rakuten. I'm a National Director with Consumer Choice Marketing out of the Cleveland, Ohio area, and we'd really appreciate that you are here with us tonight. Welcome to Consumer Choice Marketing. Well, who we are and what do we do? We're an energy choice company that is taking advantage of energy deregulation. We launched in 2008. Underneath, our umbrella is Options Consulting Services, which is our commercial division for commercial energy. I'll talk more about that here in a few seconds. And our home automation division, which is Joivo, launched in the summer of June on 2014. We focus on energy savings and efficiency. That is critical. Energy savings and energy efficiency for homes, small businesses, and then energy savings for obviously everything through the residential all the way up to C&I, right, which is commercial industrial. We are 100% debt-free, A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we have a 90% customer retention and satisfaction rate. Deregulation of energy, if you're not familiar, I'm in the state of Ohio. Obviously up north of me is Michigan. Bordering me, I have, Indiana. I also have Kentucky and Pennsylvania. All those states are deregulated. Okay, what that means is that us being the constituents, the voters, we went to our state legislature and said, listen, these local utilities, mine was First Energy and Dominion. We feel they should fall under the monopoly laws. We want them to regulate so there's choice. So all that really means to you, the person looking at the call tonight, in 35 states plus D.C., there is a choice for consumers to go out there, and whether it's natural gas, whether it's electricity, whether it's residential, commercial, it all depends on what that state voted in, right? But what is really cool about this is that we now have a choice. People have a choice. It makes up 70% of the bill, which is your usage, right? And on top of that, I told you earlier, we do the resi, natural gas, electricity, commercial natural gas, electricity. But what's really neat is that the local utility still bills your customer. And what does that mean is they're responsible for the customer. If a meter breaks, they come out and change it. If they smell gas, they come into the house. If a line goes down, if there's a lightning strikes a pole, we don't go out there and have anything to do with that. As a matter of fact, there is no interruption in our service. Because what we're doing, if you look at this map, the before and after, you see the power plants back before energy deregulation sold energy directly to your local utility and to you. Okay? There wasn't a person there, a supplier, before the power plant passing energy through that local utility. Now there's multiple suppliers. Like in my area, there's 40 to 60 suppliers that people have a choice now. And, of course, they're going to go with the person that not only has the best price, but also teaches, trains, and has a long-term view and a long-term plan for the customer, which we do here at Consumer Choice Marketing. Next slide, what are the experts saying about energy deregulation? Mr. Gates was asked at a town hall meeting. They asked him, what is the next industry to be in? Where will the next billionaire be created in, moving forward? And he said energy deregulation, obviously. Mr. Gates went out there and purchased some of his own energy companies, and he really feels that this is the next, push in the marketplace. And, of course, Mr. Buffett on the right said that energy will be the largest transfer of wealth in our lifetime. I saw this saying years ago. Okay, this is an old thing that he put out there, but I want to use it because when somebody that is a multi-billionaire who's really great on the financial side says that it's the largest transfer of wealth, you want to get between it somewhere, right? You want to get a piece of that pie, and that's what Consumer Choice Marketing is doing right now. Our energy suppliers, we have around 12 suppliers. We are not owned by any of them. We don't have any, we are not, what I want to say this being correctly is we're a broker. So we, whoever has the best rates for us, we go out there and broker the energy for that. There's IGS Energy, and I'm going to talk about them in the next slide. They're a very great partner of ours in the Ohio Valley. But like Direct Energy, you have Constellation. These are some of the number 1, 2, 3 biggest companies in America, publicly traded and private. And we use them in a lot of the territories that we're in, which gives our what? It gives our consumer a choice. It gives them a competition so that we can find good pricing for them long term. It was one of our great partners. I was just at a presentation there a couple of weeks ago. One of our CAP agents, Andrew Pollock there, who handles a lot of our electricity, gave an incredible training. And folks, I want to tell you something. You're not coming here looking at this company saying, well, I don't know anything about energy. I don't know. How am I going to get trained? I didn't go to school for energy. We didn't either. As a matter of fact, we have a very simple training that you're going to get in our company that will allow you to understand exactly what is the broker energy, how to ask the right questions, because I'm going to tell you something. There are tens of thousands of customers that this company has gone and closed over the last several years that I've been here, and, they've done it because somebody had to ask them for a bill, right, and say, I want to do this and that. But what I love about it is that our energy partners are there for us. They're there to get good pricing for us. They're there to help us with the customer long term, okay? We have long-term contracts with these suppliers. Like I said earlier, we're in 35-plus states. If you want to get a footprint of exactly what states we're in by local utility, you can ask the person that brought you here. What we cover is not just the 13% of the piece of pie, which is residential, but the entire, commercial and industrial, which is the big piece, is 79%. That's really what's being used the most out there, and you want to be in that market. Yes, there are some people here making a very nice income just on energy, just on commercial energy. They've gone out there and they've put, 10, 20, 30, 40 different accounts in. Some have a few hundred, some have 200. We even have a broker who is a national director who has 1,000 customers. So it's very doable, okay? And what I'm saying that for is because people always come to me and say, I don't know if I can do that. Well, I don't look at business that way. I don't look at business saying, gee, I like it, but I don't know if I can do it. I look at an opportunity because it's an opportunity. I want to delve into it, go out there, and test the waters, and that's what we're asking you to do tonight. Our commercial assistance program, this is where Doug Teske, our CEO, obviously has a feather in his cap. There is nobody else out there that runs a program like this in the home-based business industry. I will tell you right now, it is a very professional division that does a lot of the work. They do a lot of the lifting for you. And let me explain what I mean by that. Now, we have brokers that are at our home office in Toledo and at the IGS headquarters and our CAP agents, Commercial Assistance Program agents. And what they do for us is they're sitting there waiting for a bill to be submitted. So what we teach you is not how to go out there and buy on the NYMEX and go out there and do pricing. We just teach you how to go out there and get last month's copy of a utility bill. It doesn't matter if it's a pizza place, it doesn't matter if it's McDonald's, it doesn't matter if it's a hotel or maybe it's a chain of restaurants, or maybe it's a property management group company. It does not matter. We've closed them all, and we have them all as customers, okay? But here's what we do, and I'm going to give you an example. I walk into, let me say a Chick-fil-A, right? We all know what those are. I see the manager at the table, and I say, hey, Joe, my name's John Rakuten. I'm an energy broker with Consumer Choice Marketing. I'd like to have your business. I come here all the time. You know who I am. I'll say to them, listen, go get me a copy of last month's utility bill. All right, just a copy. And I am going to have a division do a free analysis for you to see if you're being overcharged. That's all Joe needs to know, is that he needs to know if he's being overcharged or not, right? So what I do is I get a copy of that bill. I would log into my private back office, right? I code in there with my own code and everything, and I get to submit the bill there. I send it to the CCM CAP agents. The CAP agent prepares an analysis and a proposal for that customer. This is all free. Either I take that proposal back or the CAP agent does the work for you. If you don't want to do that, if you want to call that person back, they will email them, text them, call them on the phone, and close the deal for you, and you get paid. But here's where it gets really neat. It's just not on the first contract. It's on every contract. So I've been here 7 years now, right? Do you know that there are energy customers that are in my book of business that I'm still getting paid on from a very long time ago? That is huge. I mean, in this industry, which is the home-based business industry, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with selling jewelry or selling vitamins or juices or any product-based program where you have to buy it or ship it or whatever, right? What I love about it is that energy is a necessity. And when my customer walks away from my table and they sign a contract with us, right, to purchase energy with Consumer Choice Marketing, I put more money back in their pocket. I didn't ask for a credit card. I didn't ask them for a down payment. I didn't ask them for a monthly auto ship. My auto ship is them just paying their bill. That's how I get paid. That's how we get paid at CCM. I want you to really take that in, okay? If you're confused about what I just said, you've got to speak to the person that brought you here, because this is critical. We get paid on every existing contract moving forward on every account that we bring to CCM that is never taken from you. Next slide. This is an analysis. This is an analysis that will go out to a consumer. If you look at this, this is about almost roughly 3 million kilowatts. It's for McDonald's, and they're giving three options there. You're going to see a 1-year, a 2-year, and a 3-year. You're going to see a $45,000 saving, an $80,000 saving in the second year using both years, and then a $94,000 if they do a 36-month. But look at the averages: 16%, 20%, or 23%, and they choose. They may be on a short term. They may be in a short. Their books need to be a 1-year book term. They only want 1 year, or they want 2 or 3. It's up to the consumer. But here's what's critical here: there's a lot of energy there. There's almost 3 million kilowatts. That would roughly pay our broker anywhere between $2,900 to $3,000 a year, plus additional bonuses up front for this, okay? I'm going to talk about that when I get to the second part. But what I love about this analysis is that these are the real deal. This is a real company with a real product line that everybody needs, and we have real analysis that really get in front of the customer and helps close the customer for you. Moving forward, our next product line that we have, automation. Now, home automation, our division is called Joivo, and we're getting ready to launch this very robust platform with Joivo here shortly, where you'll be able to get all this equipment. It's going to be wonderful. And what I love about it is that you can control your home from anywhere with your smartphone. Anywhere, from anywhere that you have Wi-Fi, or you may have access to your phone. Now, what's really cool about this is that you're going to have peace of mind, convenience, protection, and energy savings. And these are the 4 different zones that we handle. And what I love about it is that you might want a water leak detector. Do you think some people need water leak detectors right now from what we've been reading in the news? 20 inches of rain in the Columbia, South Carolina area. Flood zones are being hammered, right? I mean, it's one after another. I was with a property management group the other day, and they had, I think, somewhere around $300,000 in water damage in their property last year alone. If they had water leak detectors that were early warning that building maintenance guy, how much money do you think they would have saved? How about a restaurant having water leak detectors in their bathroom, things like that, right? That's just one product line. That's not the high-quality thermostat that we have, which is a top-rated Consumer Report thermostat. That's not how much you're going to save by using this product line, right? That's not, that's not counting, the what we call the vampires, the cable boxes, and the computers that are running all the time. I love this. So, our slogan is live smart and be happy. On the next slide, you're going to see that we have these zones: the climate zone, the lighting zone, the energy and security. Any of these, you can have any of these with the different product line that we have. We have everything from cameras all the way to water leak detectors. Like I said, we're going to have CO2 product. We're going to have the fire alarms, motion detectors, you name it. But what's really cool about this is that I go out of town a lot, and what it does, it gives you peace of mind. You know that this door is locked, these windows are secure. You know that the house is locked down for the evening while your family's there, right? If you come home late, you know that you can control lightings and savings. You can control the climate. You're upstairs in your bedroom, and I'm married, and sometimes one of the spouses gets hot or cold. I can roll over to my phone. I can change the thermostat. Wonderful product line. Make sure that you check out our new Joyvo website and everything that goes along with it. Now, what makes us different is that most companies out there, the Vivint, the AT&T, the Comcast, they charge you a monthly fee, and it's a never-ending monthly fee. Like, you sign up for a 2-year monthly fee with your cell phone, but it's never 2 years. It's the 3rd year, it's the 4th year, new contracts, and so on, right? Well, what we do, we charge our customers $14.95 for the app, and if you're a broker using our product line, it's only $9.95, and you get paid on that. There is a residual product to that. We're not going to go out there and save you 20-some% in energy, then charge you $57 a month. Incredible product line. Make sure that you look at this along. This is in all 50 states. This is in all 50 states, guys. I want to let you know that. And, it helps people save energy in all 50 states also. Now, you're here to make money, right? Now I want to talk about how we earn with CCM. So we acquire customers and we build a team. The first part is getting customer qualified. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You need to get 3 customer points as soon as you can, if not the first day that you're in the business, right? You're going to purchase your own brokerage with us, or our own utility store. And what's cool about this is right out of the gates, you're going to take a Cubs training. You're going to get to go home after you sign up, or after you sign up at home, log into your back office with your password, and you're going to have Doug Teske through 4 modules train you on Energy 101, commercial energy, the home automation, and so on. It is really awesome because that takes away what's called a learning curve. A lot of home-based business companies, most of them, they don't care about you changing your learning curve. They just care that you pay a monthly fee and do whatever, right, and keep buying their products. We're not that company. We want to let you know that when you join CCM, we're there for you. Not only that, you're getting trained by us. You're going to be trained by the company and experienced reps in the field, and I love that part about the business. Now, that counts as a customer point when you take that test. Right? It's going to take you about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm going to let you know that. It's well worth it. As a matter of fact, it's worth the fee to get in, okay? Now, if you put your electric and gas bill in, you just made $100 back. That's 3 customer points. If you do another 7 in that first 30 days, more customers, and this is included in home automation and electric, gas, commercial, and so on and so forth, you get another $100, which is $200. If you do that 4 times in a 30-day period, after your first 30 days, you could get up to 200 times 4, which is $800. See, we pay on customers handsomely. As a matter of fact, in all of our bonuses and our entire compensation plan, nobody has ever accredited a commission unless customers are gathered. Okay? We are a customer gathering juggernaut. That's what we do. We're good at it. A lot of companies out there pretend they do that. We're not one of those companies, and you'll see after you take that training. Now, if you bring us 25 customers, we take away your monthly licensing fee and reimburse you every single month. I love this part about the business. So right at 25 customers, we've had guys do this overnight. We've had people come in the company, and it takes them forever to do that because not everybody is the same, right? So we're just letting you know there's a lot of people in the company that don't pay their monthly licensing fee, or they get reimbursed every month on it, and because they have 25 customers. Just 25 customers, and you're already saving, $300-400 a year on just because of that. The other bonus that we have, which I love, and there's no time limit to this bonus, okay? So don't put this on a time limit as you are from day one starting. This customer gathering power step works like this. Once you hit 50 customers, now let's use the last compensation plan part about that. Every 10 customers pays $200. Divided by 5, or by 50 is 5. That's $1,000, right? And then you get a $500 bonus. You see, no one is doing this. If it's just residential customers, you're making that. So I love that. At 100, you're making $750, $200, $1,500, and so on. If you look at this, you're looking at some serious bonuses being paid all the way up to 1,000 customers. And yes, we have a few people that have done that, very close to doing. One has done it, one is very close to doing that. So if you look at the numbers here, this is like $35,000 in bonuses just for customer gathering. It does not count the residual you make on the back end. You see, we pay you also residually on every customer that you bring to the company. Now, we also pay you up front on commercial. So I showed you that 3 million kilowatt account earlier for the 4 McDonald's. Well, if you look at the 500,000 plus kilowatts, for every 500,000 on the electricity, which is in green, you see the $100. That person would have made 500,000 divided by 3 million is 6, would have made an extra $600 just on that one submission, okay? That's $3,600 a year on one account. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A lot of people, you go to work tomorrow and ask everybody if they got a $3,600 pay raise, okay? I think that's pretty unique where you can go out there and do that with the product line that we have. Now, building a team, going out there and building a team along with putting in customers. When you bring a few brokers into the business, you not only get paid for that once they get customers, but you start to make a 10% residual on their products, on their business, okay? And that is something that's very unique with our company. After your first 2 brokers, you start to make infinity depth. 25s, 125 for everybody that you bring in, 20% off them, 10% off their team. I will tell you something. If you're a team builder and you're doing energy with this company, you could have a handsome salary here in a very short time because you're going out there and leveraging people. You're leveraging people's warm markets of not just residential customers, but every place they've ever worked at, every place they eat at, every customer they've ever visited is now a potential market. You see, this opens up a whole new array of business for everybody, a whole new warm market that, has not been seen in the home-based business arena. If you get promoted to a regional director, which means you have 12 brokers on your team, you're now making 30% matches, right, on that code. You're making $150 for every new broker, 50s and 25s to infinity. It's pretty cool. Now, here's what I like about too. We pay you to help you retain your team, your brokers. So we have a 7-level, what we call a broker retention bonus, and it could pay down 7 levels for you, and it allows you to get an override on retention of your brokers. This is also matched in the compensation plan. Pretty neat. Our promotion level is real simple. We have an independent broker. You make $100 per broker you bring in plus 10%. At managing broker, $125, 20%. Regional director, $150, 30%. $175 at executive director, 40%, and $200 for every broker you bring in, and 50% at national director. Now, here's what's really neat, and this is something that nobody really sees with what we call coded match programs, and I love this. Let's say you are an executive director there, and you're making $175 for every single broker you personally bring in, and a 40% match. Well, if that person brings in 2 brokers, you're matching them 30, he's matching them 10. He gets $100. You make the difference, $75. When those guys bring people in, they get 10% for their first 2 people, right? You're making 20% off of those new reps. You guys, this is huge. This is the part of the compensation plan that kept me up for days. When I saw this and I saw that I could eke down into my organization making not just 10%, but 20, 30, 40, 50% as a national director, are you kidding me? There are people that have put in, tens of thousands of dollars of accounts. Okay, someone's got to match that. So if you're looking at our compensation plan for the first time, on every single energy customer and all of our other product lines, there is a 50% matching bonus on that product. So what we provide is a true 50-state energy opportunity, a way to make money from these services, immediate income opportunity. So what does it all cost? To be a broker tonight, it's $199. You're going to get energy marketing, home automation marketing, commercial assistance program. You're going to be attached to that division, which is well worth that, and participate in the entire compensation plan. Plus, you're going to have the certified utility broker training for another $50. We ask that up front, okay? You receive an additional 10% on commissions and personal customers that are out there, and you receive additional customer point for that. And then our monthly licensing fee is $24.95, and I showed you at 25 customers that goes away. So what I want to say is, let's get started. Get signed up, become a broker tonight. Submit 2 energy bills. They could be your own. That's okay. Complete the online certified utility broker school and plug into the system. Thank you very much. Bobby, I'm going to turn it back over to you, buddy. We got it done in less than 30.
Beautiful. John, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing tonight. And, again, as John mentioned, this presentation will be available tomorrow. You'll be able to just log into your back office and get that. But you've got to stay in touch with your business, and we are definitely looking for customers. We've created a program that makes it easy to go out and get customers and help them save money. And the part of our business presentation tonight is that based on having satisfied customers that see how they can save money, we have a business opportunity for those individuals to go out and also go out and gather customers and also make money based on the customer savings and also make money based upon growing your brokership, growing your team of others that have saved money as well. So it's coming up Thursday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Kurt McGraw will be on the call. He'll be doing our training call, our vision call, just tips, tricks, and tools that will help you with your business. So we look forward to you participating, and we'll talk to you very soon. Good night, everybody.